Oh, here we go. Look it back. Right, carry on. Last time I was doing tongue twister. Now I'm going to do about the bit of rant. A bit of rant. What's been going on? Like Gareth said, England lose 2 times, but it's just 2-2, but not too bad. Thanks to Julian Bellingham, who scored 2 points. Quiet on Set, which has happened this month. Well, was on Discovery Plus, what I should call it. That I haven't seen that yet, but while looking back at Nickelodeon, which is like kids shows that all around the world, but just happened. Celebrities and stuff like that has its own thought about the controversial of the ruin of childhood, especially the child actors. It was quite scary. That's quite destroying my childhood. Completely destroyed like that. Like that I used to watch when I was a kid. I was very little. I was used to watch SpongeBob all the time. Rugrats, I was called it. Drake and Josh, The Amanda Show, iCarly, Victorious. I think I know watching the show. But while watching the documentary, that feels like, oh my gosh. When I'm looking back, I'm watching other YouTube stuff like podcasts and stuff like that. Wade's Wealth and the Wade's concept from reacting to it as well, and especially Boogie from iCarly chatting with Dan Schneider, the US version of Jimmy Savile. This is like that as well. That's like what it is. That was disgusting. Childhood is really ruined. That was tough. See, my childhood's gone. That like completely ruined to pieces, like turned to shreds. This is what Marshall's all about. This is what my childhood generations destroyed, but not like a British one, but in the US. So that was really tough. Like what it is. Well, now we'll get into the spirit of the April, because we'll get to enough of the politics. That's what it is. Or start like that. So it was quite heavy traffic as well, as you probably could tell, when to get into the airport, or because we're going into Stansted in a few minutes. So that is what it is. Wow, a little bit of ranting. It's not like an angry rant. It's a bit like a what's been going on at the moment. Of my childhood has been destroyed because of Dan Schneider and Nickelodeon, as all the producers and stuff like that. Childhood who've grown up.
Don't think the childhood.
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, not really, but they might. So that is what it is. While I'm looking back of watching the documentary called Quiet on Set, which is what it is. Different from Ned's Declassified, who could make it fun of Drake Bell as Daniel, what you call it. I forgot. That was nuts. This is absolutely nuts. This is now 21st century. Wow. 40. We're now into 40 on speed. 40 on speed. What else can I say?
We're actually doing 10.
Yeah, 10. We're into 10.
No, we're doing 10.
M11, A4, A14, A40, A40. Home bargains, which is home bargains. You know what I'm saying? You like that's a version of Poundland, but another Poundland called Home Bargains. The one in Beckton, the one in England as well. Click and collect home delivery at Home and Bargains. Top brands, bottom prices. This is what I do like own ads. Okay. Scenic. Titanium X. Mondeo. Wow. Well, looking back at watching broke his silence, Drake Bell. I grew up watching. I grew up watching. I don't expect to see what is coming. Like, what it is. It's just kind of like, this is my childhood has been going on for years. Well, it's been going on since the documentary came out. Especially after lockdown. So that's how I was like, here we are. There we are. So now, save my batteries because we're into a huge traffic jam, or we're into like Easter chaotic traffic.
Yes.
Okay, that's where people are traveling to, are people to traveling to the airport. That's where we're heading straight on. That is what it is. I had a rant. We're talking about England game in the flag. What's it called? Prince of Wales, and now got like Dan Schneider stuff. Man, that was when yeah. Here we are.
Caught up with our bargains.
Yeah.
We've got them up.
Yeah, we got them up. We're going straight on that.
Top brands, bottom prices.
Yeah, top brands, bottom prices. About to hear on this note. I don't know the possibly we can do while we're stuck in the middle of traffic. I know it's going to be happening, isn't it? I know what's going to happen. I just predicted it's going to happen. Oh my word. Okay. Well, when the traffic held up about over an hour, that's quite a bit boring. Oh, after the snooze, if I put a radio on, that'll be good. So yeah, breaks, great food, and the service. That's so many lorries, cars and lorries everywhere, and freights. Last thing I remember, which was Eddie Stobart, isn't it? Which is called Eddie Stobart right there as well. Wow. M&S food. Wow, I can't believe my childhood has been ruined. But for the US audience, especially around the world, because of Nickelodeon, it was nuts. Not in the UK, but in the US, that's happened. Schneider's Bakery, Dan what do you call it? Amanda Please, Penelope Tate, what do you call it? Ariana Grande, I think I know that. Ariana Grande, controversial stuff like that. That feels like, oh my word. Why? So I'm gonna looking back of the podcasts, especially the Ned Declassified podcast guide from the Nickelodeon show, turning back into his own adulthood now. I've seen him growing up watching, especially on television. So I'm looking back again, continuing on watching YouTube, of looking back at the documentary about the dark side of Nickelodeon. There's a kids TV Nickelodeon channel, and I'll get my thoughts. That was nuts, apparently. My childhood's complete. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. So take care, have a good day. I'm in the middle of the motorway. Take care. Have a nice Good Friday. Goodbye.